Chromax, we switch to Minimax for their first of three races today. Minutes on the clock plus an additional lap, and here is the grid as follows. After qualifying this morning, Mikko Mikov, Sport Klim, is on pole position in the 102. Then it is Tom Müller in the 132 with the line up alongside on the front row. Leandro Fischer in the 130 and Austin Lee in the 107. They round out row number 2. Then it's Jonas Uada in the 158 and Moritz Wolb in the 115. David Schnell in 12 and Mika Tapp in the 118 at row number 4 ahead of Hugo Gürtel 74 and Adrian Hoare in the 103 with Montego Marcin, who's racing in the 111, and David Bollenberger Racing in the 1-1, rounding out the 12 strong. Into this round, it is just points between Hugo Gürtel in the standings, with Austin Lee rounding out the two, both on 85 and 83 points respectively. Jonas Ungnade, who started from 5th position in the first race today, is a further 10 points adrift. Then it's Moritz Wolb on 67 points, Montego on 64, completing the 5 so far after the first 5 races at Arena in Mulsen, just in the latter parts of August. So it will be to Mikko Mikov and Tom Müller to control the pace. The red lights they did on the starting gantry. And after this we will have 3 of the races before we have a short lunch break at 1:30 and 2 o'clock this afternoon. As the now packs tightly together, ready for the second race to get underway. Race director looking very closely at the start as they go into the tram lines. Rise, lean start. Let's go sing as they head towards the chicane and into turn 3 for the first time. Looks like Müller got a really good start, as did Austin Lee. Looks like the 107 from Karch going up the inside, nearly going side by side on the extra turn number 4. All drivers kicking it through so far. Straight away go to turn 6. Tom Müller quickly brakes to not allow Austin Lee an opportunity to go up the inside through corner as they make their way through the turn 9 chicane for the first time. Mikko Mikov comes up the top. Have just made it up into 4th place as they head down into turn number 12, followed by the 1-12 of Karchmi.de's David Schnell as they come round to complete lap number 1. So leads Lee in second, but is being closed on by Mikko Mikov in the 102. Moritz Wolb has dropped down to 11th position behind in Adrian Hoare, who looks to have gotten up the inside 115. As now into the lead is Austin Lee, who got up the inside as Ungnade goes up the inside of Mikko Mikov to now take position quite aggressively through turn number 4. So the drivers now make their way through the chicane. Looks like there's been a move. It was Jonas Ungnade up the inside of Tom, through into second place through the eye of turn number 11. That was a nice judged manoeuvre by the Nice Racing driver on the Maranello chassis. They've got the start-finish line to now complete lap number 2. Austin Lee leads in the 1-0 open. That's now Tom Müller. Oh, goes side by, rubs wheels with Jonas Ungnade going into chicane, heading into turn 3, but they both play with that one. That was very close indeed. So Müller managed to get past as a result of it, and the entire field, apart from the 2 at the back of it, we just had and Moritz Wolb, now are being left a little bit behind. They're still having their own battle, so it's good to see racing way up and down the order. So Mikov now drops down into 9th position ahead of Leandro Fischer, whereas Schnell, Gürtel, Tapp, Jehug, Massin and Mikov now round the top 9. It's getting a bit at the front of the field now as we will go on number 4. 107 at least still continues to lead, but that is an absolutely brilliant attempt, and it's worked for Müller to get past the 107 in towards turn 3. He managed to run on the 107 And this time Ada now starts to join in the and he hits the back of Austin Lee. Since the cart round, it's a 5:40 for the 1:48, but he manages to back out onto the circuit. And now David Schnell up into third position. And it was it got very close indeed, because Ungarada came fine through turn 5 and went toward the side of Lee, and the front bumper hit the back bumper of the 158, hit the back bumper of the 107, and then the front wheels were then lifted off next to the contact. However, 22 of Tom Müller now leads, having started on the front row and lost Miko earlier in the race. David Schnell now keeps striking distance as there's a move inside. Looks to be for 5th place. 4 carts all battling away, and at the end of that is Leandro Fischer and Tigo Masson in the 111. Hart is in the middle of that exchange as the top eight very, very closely packed. Austin Lee trying to get a bit more momentum, but has a decision to make. Do I go for the move on Tom Müller, or do I defend against my teammate? And one of the biggest rules in thing is never take out your teammate. There's a little bump behind by Leandro Fischer going into turn 12 on Montego Masson, who looked up the inside of Miko Mikov there. We pick up into 6th place. The pole sitter after qualify. 4 minutes and 50 plus an additional 4 minutes and 6 seconds plus an additional lap still to go. 4 can't really be separated. Lap of the race is being set by the driver in 4th position, and that is Hugo Gürtel. And 74 on the Praga chassis, trying to close in on 3. So Jonas will circulate at the back part of the field, unfortunately, due to that earlier incident. But the top 4 now are very closely, tightly packed. They head into 7th. Schnell looked up in the image of Austin Lee through that corner. Did not have enough room to make the manoeuvre. They start making their way down over the bump into 13 and 14. Place it is Miko Miko. It is Mika Klapp, Montego Masson, Leandro David Juhuk. Leandro Fischer is back behind Juhuk, who's now up into, he's just gone up into what is going to be 7th place. Or has he? No, that wasn't quite through turn number 4 by the driver. Now it's still going to be kicking off into the field. We have 3 minutes and seconds plus an additional lap to go. It has been stalemate between the top 4 plus a lap and a half. But Tom Müller still with Austin Lee. David Schnell runs out at 3, followed closely by Hugo Gürtel. Gürtel took 2 wins first day of competition at Mulder. Now looks to try and extend a possible points advantage, but with Austin Lee in 2nd, that will swing to the favour of the 107 from Karchmik E. As there's been some real great overtakes so far, and I've just spotted is the 118 of Mika Klapp. That's just one of the positions back going through into number 4. So the driver's still having of David Schnell. In turn, does the same Austin Lee. We're still looking at opportunity. There's 2 minutes to go. Additional lap. The fastest lap of the race hadn't set on the last time around by the leader, and that is Tom Müller, a 53, 5.2 lap time here at Wackersdorf. Go onto the gantry, through into turn number 3. And Leandro Fischer has got back David Juhuk, and now the RS competition in the 136 is now going to try. He gets an opportunity, and he's gone past Montesson as they go into turn 5. And there was a little bit of a touch there through turn 5 and 6. The pair were nearly side by side. Leandro Fischer had got the move pretty much done. But it is still undecided as who is going to win this Titanic strap onto the field. Tom Müller hitting every apex, hitting every braking point, powering the corners correctly. He's doing what he needs to keep ahead of Austin Lee. But then don't count out David Schnell. Hugo Good has started to drop off the top as they cross the line with just 55 seconds. And now it is between the top three who win the first of three races today for Minimax. It's going to be very, very close indeed as the timer now counts 33 seconds. As they go turn 8 and into 9 and into the right, left, the exit of the chicane. So Leandro Fischer trying to close on Mika Tak to try and get a 6th place. And closed up incredibly well through turn 11, as did Montego Matt. Who has David J 121 not too far behind. This is going to be close indeed. They come out of the corner. 4-3. They crossed 3 seconds on the line. That was close. So we go on to the penultimate lap. 0 on the clock. And Tom Müller still trying to keep that lead. And it hasn't been by much. It was over a quarter of a second last time as the field now starts to filter their way through the chicane for the penultimate time. But Austin Lee gets a good run coming out of the chicane, a little bit of momentum running on the curves, a little bit more than as David Schnell closes up on his teammate Hugo Goethe. And there has been there's been a 5-second penalty issued, and that for a jump start for Müller. 5-second jumps penalty, and that will mean that actually promotes Austin Lee to the lead of the race. Could be him or David Schnell that takes the whip here. So the last lap board is shown to the entire field as towards outside of goes Moritz Volber going through into turn 3. But, the 103 keeps ahead for it. So into the last half of the circuit at Wackersdorf we go for the race for Minimax. And Müller has a 5-second jump start penalty, which will demote him to the bottom part of the top 10 as they come down 12 for the final time. Over the bump. Through into turns 13 and 14. Across the line first, but it will be a victory for Austin Lee from Karchmi E, and it's a 1-2 for the team. It's the David Schnell who makes it through what will be second position. Hugo Goethe will round out the top 3. Just waiting for the teams just to basically put Tom Müller in around 7th position. So Mikko Mikov will take 4th. Leandro will take 6th. Will take 5th. Ahead of David Chahoyk. Looks like Tom Müller will then drop down into around about 6th position. And that has changed. And, I'm just keeping whether that does change. But obviously, is a... so it looks like Mika Tab, Montego Masson, Moritz, Adrian Hoare, and Jonas Ungenader now the 12 strong that finished this after 12 laps. So Austin Lee to win here in Heat 1 for Minimax.